When the sky is blue and the air is clear, there's nothing like living at the base of the mountains of northern Utah. When the sky is gray and the sun is blocked by the smog, there's nothing like a trip out of the valley.
On a red air day, the air is virtually equivalent to smoking, approximately a half a pack of cigarettes.
The air quality in Salt Lake City is frequently ranked the worst in the nation during a bad winter inversion, worse than Los Angeles. And no one will argue that needs to change. But how?
I started to look at this issue and I realized there had never been a serious study of this by the legislature. It's not that easy. You can't just pass a bill and suddenly change everything.
Utah State Representative Patrice Aaron called for a special task force last year to come up with solutions to improve the air. Her efforts resulted in a combined economic task force.
That study began in the fall. We spent a couple of days just looking at those issues in depth, and it's a task force that goes for 2 years, and so I'm expecting that we're going to have some good results.
But who wants to keep breathing this for 2 more years? We set out to find some solutions to the pollution problem and found cities and private companies implementing some innovative ideas. Check this out. It's a bus that runs on natural gas. UTA's looking to transition from its diesel buses to a complete CNG fleet.
When you look at a day like today with inversion, as we begin to replace these diesel buses with CNG, clean fuel buses, at least UTA will be doing its part in terms of pollution and what impacts we have on our air.
In the city of Taylorsville, commute time is lessened on one of the busiest roadways, 5300 South. During the morning and evening rush hour, the direction of the traffic flow shifts to accommodate those going to work and those traveling home.
The flex lanes are absolutely moving traffic through easier. We used to have all kinds of waits out here in front, and now the traffic flow is definitely improved.
That means less time stalled in stop-and-go traffic and fewer toxic emissions rising into the air. Synchronized stoplights also reduce extra time on the roads. Kennecott has a new system in place to cut idling among its fleet of huge trucks.
And so that helps us really curb our idling, and we've extended that into our haul trucks as well.
Kennecott has also created a sustainable living option in its new Daybreak community with transportation, trails, schools, gyms, stores, and restaurants, even a lake. In Salt Lake City and other cities, bike lanes are becoming safer and easier to travel. And trails are being improved all around us, like along the Jordan River and Bonneville Shoreline Trail. Some businesses are offering shower facilities for those who cycle to work. Others are providing bike storage for the day or bicycles to rent. Now, a look outside of Utah presents even more possibilities. Some cities are banning wood-burning fireplaces in new construction. And here's an idea. Officers in some very large cities actually get out on the streets and keep traffic moving, and some are getting jiggy with it. While style may vary, perhaps police could provide more relief during times of high traffic congestion. And there are things you can do that will make a difference. Trade in those 2-stroke snow and leaf blowers and lawn mowers for electric models. Add a few leafy plants inside your home, and maybe a few HEPA filters, especially in children's rooms. On bad air days, keep the doors shut and windows shut. Change your car filter and keep your furnace filter clean. It's not impossible to clean up the gunk in the air. In fact, environmental economist Arden Pope says we've already made huge strides in recent years.
Over the last, say, 30, 40 years, we have made improvements. And if we continue to do that, I'm optimistic that we can actually have excellent economic activity, we can have very, very high quality lifestyles, and we can do it in communities that have clean air.
For the Utah League of Cities and Towns, I'm Susan Wood.